Hey guys, welcome back again to Metaphor ReFantazio. Where we last left off, we discovered some new secrets on Louis' actual plan and obviously his goal and what he actually is trying to do. Upon RC getting closer to his goal, our only final moment is the last day. Last day is when we need to confront against him and end his tyranny once and for all. So I don't think I'm gonna dwell any longer. I'm gonna see exactly what I can do, and yeah, without further ado, let's get right into the episode. So there's a bunch of things I do want to elaborate, and it sucks that at this point of the game, I've literally been searching all over the place to where exactly can I specifically farm for an item that I actually literally been looking for last episode, which I generally have no luck because I can definitely farm Graced Water and Heavenly Water, but Blessed Water is like an item that I could have been, farming even from the beginning, which is which are the mimics, basically. I generally been looking everywhere, and it seems that those are the only enemies in the game that drops that. And it's a shame because I can't get anywhere else. I'm literally just trying to see like where exactly can I get some more, and I'm not having luck, and it generally sucks. I'm not sure even if the guides are not 100% complete, but because it's just some of them like still looking for the information there and that kind of stuff. So it's kind of like I have to work around with what little I know. And so far, the level 1 mimics, this is like 3 type of mimics in the game. So you got the level 1 mimic, the noble ones we faced at the very beginning. Those are the only ones who drops Blessed Water. Supposedly somewhere else says that this, the Trove Imrite, the second mimic you come across, the red ones, those drop also, but when you actually examine them, they don't drop it. Like on the item thing. So I'm just like, okay, what do I do? What do I do? Because each type of mimic, they drop specifics, and
let's head there right away.
I need them to purify some of the equipment that I have, and I can because I need Blessed Water. Like here, even though I need to get Graced and Heavenly, there's no other way to get Blessed. And it sucks because I actually want some of these to, get them blessed, purified. And as you can see, the ones that I need to purify, I need a lot of Blessed Water. And I'm more than screwed because I've been looking even to shops, and I don't seem to find any whatsoever. So it's funny in and of itself that I can't particularly buy any of those waters anywhere particularly. So I was kind of a little annoyed by that. And the original place that I had in mind to grind XP, it kind of also flawed on me because they were not dropping. It's seriously. So I'm at a stalemate here. I'm gonna have to literally just continue. There's nothing much else I can do.
Alright then.
So what am I actually gonna end up doing? Because there's nothing else going on. I even, did some the Coliseum, and funny enough, it actually did give me some XP. Though I have to literally do 30 battles, literally 30 battles. I even was told that those drops as well, but I hardly got any, and if I have to like
Please help.
pray that it's gonna give me, it's ridiculous. Yeah. There's nothing else I can do particularly. I'm just gonna literally just do what I can do maybe. I just hope that this last location, I can definitely take the opportunity to grind and that kind of stuff, and grind XP. I've been told it's like the best place. So I'm just gonna go do this.
Whoa.
Look at that.
I should talk about me. Alright. Things are so different compared to our first time in Grand Trad. There was a bustling, celebratory feeling in the air, even with a funeral going on. Now everyone keeps their head down or just seem angry. They're confused with anxiety. But if we beat Louise, everything will go back to normal, right? Of course. Of course. We'll beat them and bring back smiles to everyone's faces. One of the best things about you is you say things like that with such confidence. It makes trusting you so easy. We're gonna win and you'll be king.
All right.
Oh wow! How much mag am I getting? Game, I'm gonna be needing more than that. Alright, so I think I'll just be doing the same continuously.
What should we do?
Louise is the only one left.
Louise, the only one left.
Please help as much as you can.
This weather is all right then.
Aren't you sketchy?
All right then. Where to?
No.
Let's go.
Well,
Pardon?
please help.
Is it Louise after all? You sound like a damn fool. You know that. Something up?
Yep, we're doing it again.
Oh.
I'm
Okay.
speed running through this. I mean, you were the prince all along. I wish I could go back in time and tell my younger self. The townspeople's attitudes have all changed. First, they looked down on you for being an Elda. But when they found out you were the prince, they practically hailed you as a hero. It was pretty satisfying. And now they're treating you like a monster again. But you've always just been yourself. It's weird. They'll understand eventually. Don't worry about it. They'll understand eventually. Everyone will understand eventually. You really know how to persevere. You clearly have what it takes to be king.
Sure.
I'm sure that before long, the people of the city will smile and cheer for their own monarch.
All right.
Give me those 2,000 mags. I wish there were more, but I'll take it.
The day of the hero draws near, which shall
Three-
see the crowning of a new king.
3 days remain.
How you feeling?
We have to.
Beg pardon?
Do what I must.
Louise is the only one left. All right then.
Okay, yeah, before we
Something
do,
up?
let's
What now?
take care of this. Let's go with item. Let's do that.
A new ability.
Do I have 35? I don't think I have enough.
A new power to wield. A new ability.
height. I could get used to this.
More strength. I mean, if I were to increase martial arts, that's another one. But with that, we can actually get the destroyer.
Fascinating. All right.
Yes, purchase.
I'm counting.
Of course.
Yeah.
The destroyer. The idea of a power so great that not even affinities can stand in its way has me itching to try it. I put this rampaging power to good use. So thank you. Even a noble must fight when needed.
A new power to wield.
Yeah, but yeah, I think I need the next one. So I think what I'm gonna do is give Stroll. I'm most likely gonna do this shortly. Pardon me, I pressed on the wrong one. Alright, never mind. That's going. It's going in there.
Please help as much as you can.
Say there.
Right.
What is all that?
That's it. Just please help.
You do this twice, and there we are done.
Okay. So hey,
People on the streets are saying a lot of nasty things to us lately, but for some reason, it doesn't really get me down. Maybe it's because we have real friends with us. Despite all that's happened. Oh my god. Don't know why my throat's like that. Again, I'm a whole lot better now, but don't know why my throat is like that. Despite all that's happened since we went to the ancient sanctum, they haven't hesitated to keep going with us. It really feels like we've made friendships that last a lifetime. At the very beginning, I have no idea why. Oh shit. At the beginning, I was sure we'd be alone. I thought traveling with so many people would be a fantasy. I kinda knew. We were lucky. I'm glad you were wrong. Seriously, we all come from distant tribes, yet we all banded together with the same vision. Whenever I'm feeling anxious, I think you all. That's all it takes to reignite the courage inside me, even now.
All right.
Look at that guy like that. Alright, one more time. Supposedly next time, which I am going to save in this one right here. We come a long way. Look how much levels we got because it compared.
Luis is the only one left.
Luigi is the only one left. No, what about me?
you sound like a damn.
I'm ranked 2, but that doesn't mean anything.
That's it. Just please help.
Is it Louise? You sound like
Something up?
Give me more wisdom.
Okay. At last.
How many times have we fought Louise already? Well, this will be the last time for sure. We need to be thoroughly prepared before we face him. I was surprised to hear from Chiefess Grudi that Louise came from the Sanctum. I never thought he might be faking his tribe. I could only guess before, but I finally feel like I understand him a little. It really is hatred driving him. Louise is wrong. There's no doubt about that. But we can't just brush aside that he's a victim too. I have mixed feelings too. Honestly, I have mixed feelings about it too.
Yeah, in a way. It's not so unlike you. But the way you both reacted to your situation, how it shaped your lives, couldn't be more different.
You see,
That's why you need to show him the difference. If we stop him, we can prove hope has a place in this world.
All right.
I think it's a little bit too late for him, though. When someone is so asphyxiated with their own ideals, it's hard to convince. And that's what I think it will
The
be
day of the hero
impossible
draws near,
for him.
which shall see the crowning of a new king. 2 days remain.
So, just
The
finding
day-
the time.
My God. I gotta prepare my throat for this for some reason.
The day of the hero draws close. Regardless of whatever you are feeling, excitement or dread, today will be the last day we have to prepare ourselves.
Tomorrow, we take on Louise. And the next day, the new king will be decided. The world Louise wants must never come to be. That much is certain.
I am confident that we will succeed. We are bolstered by each other's strength, while Luis must stand on his own.
I'm going.
Let us live well on this final day, so that no matter how the new king is decided, we may greet the dawn with a smile in our hearts.
it's time.
Yeah.
And then... Beg pardon?
I don't think I have.
Luis is the only one.
All right
left,
then.
isn't it?
Please help as much as you can.
I think I've done every request that I could. Or at least that I could find.
Stay there.
What incarnation? That's it. Just please help.
Is it Louis?
Come on, Steph.
I think I'm just gonna keep doing this.
Something up? Oh, okay.
Because see how I'm gonna get mag passively.
All right.
Oh.
Finally.
Well, we finally have the Lords of Oceania and Montaria on
You
board.
could say.
Both are rotten to the core, mind? But all the same, they remain the sovereign lords of the principalities. Time is short, so we can't afford to overlook their influence and connections. We'll have them speak out against the rioting in the cities. It should help contain the situation, if only a little.
Whoa!
Nice work, Batman.
It's not the first time I've thought this, Phantom, but I'm glad to have met you and to stand beside you now. I've always had a rebellious streak, you know. I was a fire under the church heels. But as soon as I started feeling the heat myself, I relent. I was just avoiding confrontation, learning a bit too late that maybe I wasted a lot of my life drowning in anxiety like that.
But in the end, you did turn and face it.
Yes, well, meeting you showed me that what I wanted to be in this world. All those who struggle deserve to know the truth, to have access to information unfettered, without slant or bias.
Isn't that...
That struggle, the anxiety, it's what causes magma to swell up from the heart. And facing those fears is what turns magma into magic.
I guess.
I wish people can learn that it's natural to feel anxious, not something to be afraid of.
Right, but in the incredibly very tiny, absolutely minuscule chance that Louis uses brand of magic or whatever he's got up his sleeve to turn me into a human,
How goes it?
why rip my heart out right now of my chest, showing there and there that I'd rather die than be turned into a monster?
I admire your spirit.
Hey,
I admire your spirit, but don't do that actually.
No, believe me, I'd rather not. Not the slightest interest in seeing what colour my own heart is.
So,
Well, tomorrow's the grand finale.
I'll see you later.
If you have any final things to say to anyone,
best do it now. I hate for you to head on to your big to do with regrets.
All good.
Yeah, we might not get another chance. Why not spend time with someone? Wait, I have a choice?
Let's go see.
Who? Oh! Oh! Oh my fucking god! Oh no! Oh, I'm gonna save here. Should I really just, you know, go ahead and just see what everybody has to say? It's gonna be a long episode if I do that. Well, I'm committed. I don't normally do this in Persona, but I guess I'll try it now. Let's go with numerical here.
Last. At last.
Tomorrow we settle things with Louise for good. We are as prepared as we can be. So why not pass the time over a hot meal at the Honeybee?
Oh, I can hang out with everybody?
Now then.
Now let's dig in. I asked for Ming to go all out and unload us up with an extra special dish.
What a grand feast. I could handle more. Is this my last Is this my last supper? Is this my last supper? I see. So this is my last supper.
No.
No. Don't even joke like that. Just enjoying the meal and think of it as a preparation for tomorrow. The bean, keep it coming if you would.
Huh?
What? Misters? You ate all that meat? I serve more than people usually finish too. Shall I bring out another helping?
No.
No, this was more than enough. It was great, thank you.
Tomorrow you're going to fight, right?
Almost correct, Maria. We're going to fight and win. Then this guy here will become king and make this a good country.
A good country? A country where no one will cry anymore.
Yeah. So what you cheer us on, Maria?
Yeah.
Of course. I'll always cheer for you. Miss Fabine will too, right? Naturally. We'll wait here with bated breath for their triumph return, won't we?
A good country. You know, Phantom, if I felt even for a moment Louise's ideology had merit, I might not be in this fight. But we know that's not the case. He desires a country where the weak and helpless are culled. Everyone would know and see that, yet do nothing. No one would benefit by saving such people. They would be written off as a loss, and yet the masses still support Louise. When did our country become so bleak? We'll help anyone in need. It started as little more than a clever campaign slogan. But thinking back, I think we all felt power in those words. Still, speaking the words is easy, but acting on them is another thing entirely. Even for a king.
I'm not giving up either way. You're right, but just because it's difficult doesn't mean I'm going to give up.
And that's what makes you you.
Got a moment?
Remember, the inheritance my parents left me was all the people of Halia. Our people are our greatest fortune. I will never forget that. My parents were good lords, and the people of Halia loved them for it. I truly hope, with all my heart, that this country becomes that and more.
Take this.
So I want you to have this.
Crested short sword.
This short sword has been passed down through House Heliatis for generations. It's set to protect its owner. The fact I've survived until now is proof enough.
Hey.
No matter what happens tomorrow, win. Don't die. You must fight for the sake of the many lives in this country.
It'll be alright.
It'll be alright. I'll be right there with you.
Straw and I shared a firm oath to each other and then finished our meal. Oh, so we continue. Oh, I see.
All right.
Oh, that makes things way easy. This is like, normally this happens when you beat Persona and you actually get to talk to everybody if you finish their bonds and that kind of stuff.
Ah, I didn't think you'd come to see me at a time like this. Welcome. We've come all this way. We can talk as long as you like.
So,
Those two children I took in seem to be regaining their spirits, little by little.
yes.
Their grief of losing their parents and hometown is not easily buried, of course, but I thought enlisting them as my helpers might provide a welcome distraction.
Nothing unsafe, I hope.
I have no intention of putting such a small child on anything dangerous. That's what I have you here for, after all. I've been racking my brain trying to think of functions for an igniter that would have no use as a weapon, for lack of any ideas of my own. I asked the children. I was like I'd open a floodgate, idea after idea. Jet shoes based on the wind propulsion, super brooms that clean the floor with water and wind magic combined.
Sounds
Right.
fun. Sounds like fun.
Yes.
Indeed, they dream up all kinds of things. Even better is that all their suggestions really could help improve people's lives, with a little adjustment for practicality. They also suggested a pen that could write sparkling text, and an instrument that could play itself. Of course, I've asked what the point of these trifles could be, and their responses? It would be fun. In short, their playthings they thought took me entirely off guard. Their suggestions were worthless as weapons. They barely even sounded useful, but I could certainly see them putting smiles on children's faces.
Fair point.
Perhaps that's just what this country needs. Something good for nothing but a smile now and then.
You're going to sell toys? So, you're planning on opening a toy shop?
No.
It does sound interesting. It in its own quaint way, but I have something broader in mind. Something not limited to igniters. Sanctism dominates this country in many ways. They profit off of every destructive igniter sold, while entertainment and tools of simple utility are restricted. I'm going to change that. I'll make this a country known for better products, tools for happiness instead of violence.
Listen.
As for this country you dream of, you've not even set foot on that path yet. To look at the distance you must tread, many would advise against it, but I will walk it beside you.
I know I can count on you.
Just watch. Between my connections, my tech, and my business sense, it'll be a simple task. Phantom, give me a hand. Reaching out to someone without any sort of self-interest calculation. I haven't done this since I was a child. I was too scared. Yet somehow you make it possible. My dreams, my aspirations. Let this handshake be as entrusting them to you.
A small trinket of some sort was placed in my palm and trusted to me. Brigida's brooch.
This here.
Personally cut and polished, I'll have you know, I looked for a magla crystal that gleams with the same clarity as your eyes. It's a meager little thing to hold, but I hope you can feel how heavy my wishes may have made it. May fortune
Try
favor
not to
you.
die.
Don't die, Phantom. You're a hope. For the children, for me. And hope is not so easily replaced.
That's awesome. Alright, on to the next person, which I think right over here is none other than Yufa.
It's finally here.
Everything will be decided tomorrow. I'd like to visit my brother before we fight. Would you teleport me to Etria?
Danny.
Brother!
You've come.
Oh, if it isn't my dear sister. And with Phantom in tow. Have you come all this way to see me?
Yes, I needed to talk with you at any cost.
We told Danny about tomorrow's decisive battle against Louise.
Tomorrow is finally the day, isn't it? Then allow me to take this opportunity to speak with you. Once you stop Louise and take the throne, what are your plans for what follows? Surely you don't imagine the book will close on a happily ever after. Your people will not be a monolith. Even your supporters who agree with you have varied expectations, and those differences will drag you down. All as enemies lurk in the shadows. I'm prepared. You're right, and I'm prepared for that.
Oh.
You worry too much, brother. Phantom has us with him. No matter how thorny the path he walks becomes, we're all determined to walk it beside
I see.
him.
Good. If you are so resolved, I have nothing further to say. I pray that with every step you take, the path bears fruit.
Listen for word of victory tomorrow, brother. We're going to survive, and we must certainly return to the
Now
island.
that you mention it.
Oh wait, I have something I wanted to give you, Phantom. I run into the house and to retrieve it.
That's you. Always in such a hurry. She'll never change. I've been looking after her for a long time, but I'm thinking it's time to entrust that role to someone else. Leave her to me.
Yeah.
I'd like you to entrust me with that role.
Thanks.
I am glad to hear you say that. Yufa trusts you too. Actually, it's quite clear she does more than that. If you've been planting false expectations in my sister's head, I hope you know I won't stay quiet about it. Sense hostility from Adeni, who is sporting a fake smile.
It looks like you two are having a rousing conversation.
Indeed. We were talking about the swarms of vicious man-eating sharks that teem in the night sea. I was telling him that if someone were to be thrown in, they die instantly.
Your adults told me that lie all the time when I was a child. Children who lie will be thrown into the sea at night, they say.
What is it?
You look a little pale, Phantom. What's wrong?
Nothing. Well, didn't you say you have something to give him?
See this for yourself.
Ah, yes, I do. Here, Phantom. Your hands only.
Ripening shell.
This is the shell of a rippling snail. It's a good luck charm here on this island. If you hold it to your ear, you can hear the sound of the ocean. Traditions say it contains a prayer for its owner to return home safely, just like how the waves return to shore. Wives give these to their husbands when they head out to sea.
That's quite the gift.
Oh, did I say their husbands? Anyway, let's get going. We got a big day ahead of us.
We said our goodbyes to Danny and returned to Grand Trad. She's such adorable. Alright, so who else is here?
Let's go.
Alright, so this is Fidelio. No, Fidelio, no, Basilio, sorry. No, Fidelio. Not yet. I was gonna go in order, but I'm just going the ones closest to me.
Finally.
Guess this is it. We'll finally sell things with Louise. Though a sky like this don't exactly feel encouraging at all. Say you need a breather at all. We could visit the ocean. The ocean if you like. Could you take a moment to teleport over? I'm going to Ryamu. I know.
Right.
First time I saw the ocean, you know what I said? God damn, biggest pond I've ever seen. Del got a good laugh out of that one. Del, Lady Rella, Vinka. I thought we'd always be together. I figured I've already lived my life the way I wanted. Now I got some perspective on it, though. There's so much I never did. Somehow it never really hit me that I could die at any moment. Just like that, everything I am could suddenly end. Even after nearly dying as a kid. Real stupid, aren't I?
That's normal. What did you miss out on?
Hold on.
What do you regret never doing, Basilio?
I'll tell.
I think Del wanted to stay by Lady Juna's side for the rest of his days. Never said it, of course, but I could tell. It was always in his eyes when he looked at her. But he'll never see her again. And me, I'll never see Lady Rella again.
How you had a crush on Rella?
I never got to tell her how she saved me. How I really admired her. Never told her how I felt about her. And I never will. I once swore to you, right, that I'd help make a world where everyone could smile and laugh. Lady Rella, Vinka, and Del. They were all tangled up in the worst parts of this twisted country. And they all suffered for it. This land runs on suffering, and somehow all its weak and meek ended up fueled for its fires. A crown on your head won't make that easy to change.
I'll make change
It'll be
happen.
fine.
Nevertheless, I'm going to fight for that change. We got this, don't we?
Obviously.
Hell yeah! Nobody's gonna keep us down. Nothing happens as fast as you want it to. Lots of people are gonna resent change. It's a scary thing, yeah. Still, for all the fear, if we're all wishing for the same thing, that'll be a force to be reckoned with. Slow or not, this piece of shite world will change. I only started seeing the light from hanging about with you. So no matter what goes down tomorrow, I'm gonna make sure that crown's yours. Actually, I got another reason for being here today. Hold on a sec.
Yeah.
Just bought this. Here, take it.
Golden perfume cream.
They make some sort of rare beeswax or something. Apparently, they say that the scent brings good fortune. Lady Rella had it when she was fixing me up. Gave me a little dab on on both cheeks. Said she hoped I could smile again. Hope my luck would turn. A slum rat like me. So now I'm giving it to you, Phantom. Hope fortune favours you tomorrow.
All right.
Well, suppose we better head back. Big day ahead, yeah?
Basilio, how much you grown? Basilio is a soul-kind at heart person. He's an amazing character. Alright, let's go to the Honey Bee because we have two in there, which is Maria and Hulkenberg.
So,
At last. Tomorrow we finally decide this once and for all. There's something I should like to talk with you about under the circumstances. Perhaps you join me in just outside the gate. We visited this place once before. I trust you still recall that time.
You fought Ruthane.
Well, sure.
You fought Ruthane here.
Yes.
Indeed. On following our clash, he was taken into custody. It pains me to see the Grand Tread is still plagued by rampant looting and theft. I dare say the issue has only worsened without Ruthane present. It is the cause of the Crimson Sky. The fear has gone to the people, and even the previously civically minded have gone mad. Fear is a cunning beast. It lurks within, fattening itself on our insecurities, and only bears its fangs when we're most vulnerable. We've all become its prey. I put many beasts to the sword, yet the method of subduing the creature known as fear still eludes me.
There's not much we can do besides maintaining a strong heart.
Perhaps.
Strong heart, is it? That is easier said than done.
I just pressed that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that would have cracked that one.
In the past, there were nights where it seemed certain that the beast within would devour me whole. I put myself to blame, at times to shut my eyes to the world,
and fell to my own deceptions. I lived so many days in the manor, convinced that I had found strength, until last I met you, fell in with our comrades, and came to know so very many people. It was only then that I understood that I was not alone. I've come to depend on and expect a great many things from all of you. Would you believe me if I said that? On some level? This brings me some shame.
I think you've gotten
No,
stronger.
no.
In my eyes, you undoubtedly become stronger.
Indeed.
Indeed. I fought so long to protect others, and now find myself with allies who shield me in turn. 'Tis an experience that made me realize all that I could not accomplish alone. Those who seek to be the sole vessels of power, such as Louise or Ruthane, the solitude offers them some strength, yes, but it also exposes a many vulnerabilities. You protected me countless times. When I believed it was my duty to protect you, I owed you the deepest gratitude, for without you, I would not be able to fight as I do
That's
now.
why.
Our time together brought about an epiphany. I do not seek a one-sided fealty, but as a knight, I wish to serve under a king who supports me, as I do them.
You finally realize. I'll count on you as always. So you finally realized. I'll count on you as always. I'll continue to place my trust in you as I always have.
Thank you.
You have my thanks. Beginning tomorrow, I shall support you as a true knight of the king. I swear this to you as proof of my bond. I present you with this.
Knight's Memorandum.
Arceus bestowed it upon me when I first received my knighthood. In it, the will of a knight. Perhaps one might call it a knight's soul, even, is inscribed.
You see?
Your reign will be a period of tumult. You shall bear a great many burdens that which bars you will not be so black and white as Louise. Do you understand this? You shall face every single individual across this land who pushed their fears and anxieties onto people like His late Majesty and Louise. And many will not even make an effort to bear their own anxiety again. They'll prevent it not to notice until they can push it onto someone such as you.
It is all right.
I feel little comfort, except to say that you shall have allies like me by your side to bear it all. I hope you never forget that.
With our sense of trust in each other deepened, Hulkenberg and I returned to the inn. Look how much mag we're getting. Maria.
Mister, don't you have a big job tomorrow? You want to do the same thing that Papa tried to do that day, don't you? That's why I want to talk.
What's on your mind, Maria?
Are you sure I'm not bothering you, mister? I know you're real busy and all.
Of course not.
Yay! That's great! There's so much I want to talk to you about. The other day I played with my friends and I drew pictures with chalk in the whole alleyway. We drew lots of flowers and houses and more, and oh yeah, one of the nice men who came by to get food said he found a job. He makes plates now, and then
Take your time. You don't have to tell me all at once. Take your time.
Okay.
yeah, it's been a lot of fun, but now everyone in town's been kind of scary lately. They all seem really nervous, and some of them have been even saying that a lot of people are going to die tomorrow. But I know better. Once you become king, everyone will be happy again. I've been telling that to lots of people, but they don't believe me. Some people even think things will get worse. They say a child can't get anything done, but that's not true, is it?
I'll take it one step at a time. Now with you all at my side,
It'll be fine.
even if I couldn't do it alone, there's nothing I can do with everyone at my
I
side.
see.
Right. Then you have my support too, mister. Can I help though? Oh, I'll talk to everyone. I tell them about a place where we can all be proudly call home.
Poor Maria.
Maybe everyone's feeling like I did before, like they've got nowhere to go, and everyone else is just out to judge them or hurt them. But mister, you said you'd make a country without all that. We'll be peacefully kind and nobody cries. There'll be a place for everyone. If I tell people that, do you think they'll feel better?
That's a good idea. That's a good idea, Maria.
Okay then, I'll tell everyone as soon as I can, starting tomorrow morning. I want to do my best for everyone, just like Papa and Mister.
Maria?
Well, you're looking very happy, Maria. Anyway, don't forget about that thing you wanted to give him, okay? Oh, that's right!
Okay.
Here you go, for you, Mister.
Handmade charm.
This.
I made it with Miss Fabine. I'll make sure you and everybody else comes back safe and sound.
I'll return as the king. Thank you. The next time you see me, I'll be king.
I sewed up myself stitch by stitch. It's kind of messy, but I tried my best. Don't look inside. It's kind of embarrassing.
Mary was feeling embarrassed, so I assured her and said goodbye. I'm going to assume what it is. I'm going to assume is that's all the costumes. Right? What? A short sword inscribed with Hades' family crest. Strength 3 and 2 endurance when channeling the warrior lineage. But is this like a passive effect for everybody or just me? Its contents are unknown.
Alright then.
Alright, let's go for the rest of them. Now let's go with more actually.
Perhaps.
Or we do that last.
What should we do?
This should be in the Gauntlet Runner.
Finally.
So, it all ends tomorrow. I could use some time to collect my thoughts beforehand. Would you care to join me for a bit? Tonight's drink is quite exquisite indeed.
I'm being hungover tomorrow. I could use a drink. Why would you stay your nerves? I thought we were supposed to be sitting ourselves for tomorrow.
A good drink and a quiet moment. These are the best preparations for the heart.
However,
It's been a long road, yes. But tomorrow we fight to decide the fate of this country. There's a strange notion to contemplate. Previously, I used alcohol to blunt the edge of sorrow's blade. No. Rather, it was a self-administered poison which I used to hasten my own departure from this world. But as it graces my lips on this night, I find that the flavor has changed completely.
Is it better now? Does it taste better now?
Quite. As I think on the alcohol becoming a part of my flesh and blood, it permeates that much deeper. Previously it mattered not when I died, but now that I've dedicated myself to living on for my son, I shall no longer await death, but will endeavor to not waste life. Tomorrow, clutching all that I have left of him, I hope to witness the dawn of a new future for this country. That is my new purpose, the reason I rise each day.
cheers.
And so, tonight I raise my glass and make a toast to my star of hope.
You mean me? Are you referring to me?
when I was reassigned to live out my days in that cave, you came to me with renewed hope in tow. Who else could it be but you? And it is not just I whom you've inspired. In addition to my fellow villagers, a great many people now believe in a brighter future, with the only common thread among them being you. Whatever darkness lies before us, I believe the ideals you herald will shine above many.
Surely.
For those who suffer, for those who roam without purpose, and for those paralyzed by inaction, with that light upon their breast, they shall step forward once more.
Now then.
Before we return inside, there is something I would like to give you.
Ashen meteorite bracelet.
It is an amulet from my hometown, crafted from a rock that shimmers even in the total absence of light. Perfect for finding one's way. Parents often give them to their children, hoping the amulet will protect their kin when they cannot. Be befitting of our own situation, is it
Well
not?
then.
Now then, let us head back in and prepare. An eventful day is ahead of us.
Thank you, Heinz Bam. Alright, so
Alright.
June is here.
Hey,
We finally fighting Louise tomorrow. If you don't mind, there's somewhere I like to go before the fight. Will you come with me?
Well, who knew this episode was gonna be literally saying, talking to everybody?
Here we
hold on
are.
a second.
Tomorrow's the battle we put our lives on the line for. I thought that I'd let Rella and Fidelia know.
Is this place sentimental?
This place.
Does this place have sentimental value to you?
Here.
It was here that my sister lived and treated the sick. She saw that work as her atonement, but she saved so many lives in the process. Fidelia and Basilia were two of those people. She brought them back from the brink of death. Feels like ages ago now. Rella and Fidelio kept their emotions buried deep, but the love they had for singing was real, wasn't it?
The love more than that.
No.
The love wasn't limited to your voice.
I wonder if that's true. Sometimes I think singing is all I amount to. And while I'm proud of it's made me self-sufficient, it can be a lonely way to live. I guess sometimes I just want to be accepted for who I am as a person. I'm not just a pretty voice.
And
Why am I spilling my guts like this?
I accept you. I accept you as a person, Judah.
huh?
Now hold on, you can't say that kind of thing with a straight face. I call foul. Then again, you did make me a promise, remember? You promised we'd make a world where people could listen to me sing with peace in their hearts. And thinking about it, something struck me. Where would you be in this scenario? Listening from a faraway throne? Or would you be by my side? I've been meaning to ask you that, but I kept putting it off. The answer would feel like our story end, and I'm not ready for it to be over.
Yep.
So I'll ask you when this is truly all over. After the day of the hero and you become king, then you can answer me.
I'll look forward to it.
Thanks.
Thanks. Now I feel like I can fight with everything I've got tomorrow. Tomorrow will be the performance of a lifetime. I expect you in the audience, Fella Fidelio. Well, it's getting late. Let's head back.
Look at this.
Oh, one more thing. I want you to have this and hold it close, so you'll never forget me.
Erica Flower bookmark.
This flag used to represent fear and humiliation to me. But once you become king, I hope it comes to mean liberty. One day this country will balk at the very idea of innocent children turned slaves. It may not be easy. In fact, many will probably oppose it. But we still have to make it happen. We have to believe in our ideas and continue onward, Phantom. You feel the same way, don't you?
Tuna. Right, so it should be down here. I want to talk to Nearest.
Now then.
Well, tomorrow is the main event itself, eh? I thought it would be nice to have a bit of a chat before then. How about we go somewhere with a nice view? A quick teleport should do the trick. Oh, Adria. Oh, what a grand meteor shower! Like the sky itself wishing for you luck with a dance of stars, eh? It's for your luck too. How poetic of you! Didn't know you were such a poet. Well, I dabble. My real love sonnets are reserved for dragon crystals, though. Meteor showers are fine, but how lovely it'd be to have a rain of crystals. Those are really cool. I've mentioned dragon crystals to you before, haven't I? They're the remains of a great magical entity floating high up in the sky, in the heavens. You sometimes find them crashed down the mountains. We take those and process them for use in gauntlet runners, you see, as a semi-biological component. My dream was to fly to the sky and pluck one straight from the firmament. Well, you can already fly. Can you already fly through the sky?
Yeah.
I suppose so. And so enough, I dare say I'll be able to reach past the clouds to shut the crystal beyond. But it makes me wonder. I spent a lifetime honing my skills and stuffing myself with knowledge. I can let myself be satisfied with flying alone, can I? Until now, all my research and projects have been for the sake of my dream. The idea of doing it for altruism or public good, poppycock, far too abstract for my taste.
What?
But this journey, seeing you all work for the people, for a better world, has gone under my skin. Burns me in. Like the same mad passion of most ambitious projects. If an invention of mine helps someone out there and gives them joy, that's part of my part in changing this land, eh? It's just like what you and your merry band do, tromping all over and helping all sorts. A change that happens one city at a time instead of by order of some lofty authority. This was full inconveniences and impressionalities, what? Well, my lad, that's what I intend to change, one invention at a time. That's so cool. You make your dreams sound so cool. Marvelous, isn't it? Though I still have no idea what I'm going to invent, of course. But soon enough, you'll be crowned king, and I'll be that. But you do know the road ahead is only going to be bumpier, don't you? I imagine a grand title like Your Majesty would crush the very backs of most who wore it. And yet, you're rather looking forward to it, aren't you? And that reminds me. That's what I like to have. Dragon crystal specimen.
Here.
The first dragon crystal I've ever found. Just a shard, really. Not enough magic power to have any practical application. But when I picked this up, that's when my dream hit me. One day I'd go to the skies. And now we are here.
I'll do it.
I could go to Louise tomorrow, no matter what. We'll make the impossible possible.
Hey.
You hear me, lad? Don't you falter now. Yeah, they're giving me buffs.
All right then.
Alright,
What now?
let's see. Next up is literally just the remaining 4. Katharina, where are you? Still here.
You know something?
Hey, you going to face off against the bright Louise? Well, I, for one, think you've got him whipped. Oh, say this. There was something I wanted to tell you. Got a minute?
Hey, so
Hey, remember how I said I had something to tell you? Well, the educational program where we founded is really doing aces.
Congratulations. I know you've been working really hard.
Many thanks.
Thanks. I do admit I got my nose to the grindstone a lot lately. Just goes to show we can make a place for ourselves in the world without stealing and deceiving. You taught me that, you know. It was you who got my friends the opportunity to make a decent living. Some of them even moved to other towns and opened up shop.
What a day.
At this rate, I'm going to have to take up something new just to keep up.
You do something new? Are you thinking of pursuing a new line of work?
Oh yeah, you know, at this point I'm done bounty hunting. And I've been thinking another thing I once told you. That we're allies fighting for this country. Our paths are different, but we got a common goal. Got a couple of thoughts running loose in my noggin, actually. If you become king, I think I'll journey abroad.
If you want my opinion.
I bet someone in charge could use some intel from faraway lands. I could get that for you. King's gotta need all the help he can get.
That would be perfect. That's perfect for you, Katharina. I'll be counting on you.
I'll find out what's good, what's bad, and what's going on in the world, and report back. We can solve the world's issues together.
Really now.
Word of warning though, don't let this country go to the dogs while I'm gone. If everyone's not prancing around all merry like when I get back, I'll knock you a good one. One much care to not see you ugly mug for long sports, but better to make myself useful, I suppose. I'm gonna do what I do best, and the only payment I want is you watching over me. I'll let you think good and hard on what I mean by that.
Sure. Well, sure.
Oh, proper daft. I'm out of here. Except for this one thing. It was something that everyone made for you, so here you go. Windell sculpture. Read for your thoughts. They tried to make it look like you. Oh, not by half, eh? Everyone brought their best talents to it. Whether it's carving the wood, painting those pretty colours, and all that. If we could mass produce these dolls, I'd make a good souvenir, yeah? We could make it an Acronian specialty item. Like they say, dream big. Tomorrow's battle is only the first piece of that dream. So you better pull out all the stops and win. This country's gonna be ours for the building.
Not Katharina.
Alright then.
Alright, so
Where to?
next up we have Alonso. He's in Briarhaven.
Greetings.
Hey, things have gotten quite interesting. I knew you were a busy fellow, but you and I are friends. Could we talk elsewhere for a minute?
Oh?
A candidate to the very end. I can hardly believe it. And I dare say you made dying for your sake quite worth it.
Any plans for resurrection? Thanks for doing that. Yeah, about back then. Thank you for doing that.
Did you really even do much? Regardless, don't thank me for it. All I did was place my bets on you. I'm currently planning what to do next after your king. After your king. I'm certain it'll be quite chaotic in this country for some time. Firstly, we'll have the loud-mouthed chaps arguing people. Scoundrels shoring up sordid books by milking our muddled masses before anyone's the wiser. And of course, those scoundrels will have great political and financial interest. We'll have vultures lying in wait around every corner.
Bring it
That's
on.
true, but
All the better. Tell them to bring it on.
Interesting.
How very like you to say. In the end, what choice do you have? If you can't pawn it off on someone else, best to buckle down and take it on. But don't worry, I'll not leave you to your own devices. Perhaps I'll enter the political arena. be your speaker of sorts. You'll have your political opponents in the years ahead, doing their best to drag you down, undermine your ideals, and line their pockets while they're at it. I figured I'd make use of my silver tongue of mine to informally dismantle their schemes and force their untimely exeunt. That's reassuring. That's reassuring to hear.
Interesting.
I'll see that all their ploys, for what they are, a lie for a lie. Sick a bad guy on the bad guys. In other words, my nature has changed not one iota. I am a two-faced trickster who schemes upon and deceives others. But even I could truly glimpse the hope you aim to create in this country. So I'll use my lies to support you until the end. Surely these are the sorts of lies my mother would overlook, yes?
Moving on.
I am glad to have met you. Before we part, I have one word of advice for my future king. If ever an enemy appears unsurmountable, tell yourself this. My opponent is strong, but that is all they are. It is fine to fear an enemy's strength, but let it not that fear consumes you. Steel yourself and remember, the enemy is strong, yet I will prevail.
That's fine.
Determination will be your power. Determination is all you need to break through. It is the weapon you'll wield to seize your tomorrow.
Well then.
And with that farewell, I leave you with both my parting exultments and my toll for departing penitence. There's a folded envelope tucked underneath the shoulder strap of my bag. Inside was a silver coin I'd never seen before, with an identical design on either side. I felt Alonso Candor, a man of many faces, now unmasked. Mysterious silver coin. Reflecting on the strange way we met, I left the club. Alonso.
All right then.
Yes. Pardon.
Impressive as always.
I admire their resolve immensely. Let's go.
You've come.
Now I hear you got a rather difficult path ahead of you, but I'm happy you came to see me despite it all. You come all this way so what say we have ourselves a wee chat.
The truth is,
Ever since the attack from the human, the townspeople have slowly but surely come around to participating in the security activities. I consider that a great welcome change, but don't fret. There's no need to fret. Aye, I know that. Much thanks to you for saying so. The security policy is the message of self-government. All that needs a buy-in from the people. We need everyone's voices to both speak and be heard. The hope is we can find a compromise among all the different opinions and then make a change. It's not easy leading such an affair, let me tell you. You can do it, Marnan. I know you can.
thank you truly.
Thanks for the support. And you're no stranger to what I'm talking about, are you?
I haven't a choice.
A king chosen by the people will be different from any other king we ever had. Every citizen expects something from you, and you'll feel a duty to live up to the expectations. This country is made up of allied states, with a major city as the capital of each state, but now they all exist under one nation. Each region has their own rich and complex history and cultures. The wishes of the people are also different. And you'll be king of all this. How do you think you're going to possibly hear all the people's opinions? I just asked that. I suppose my only option is to go around and solicit their opinions in earnest. Ah, well, at least you've got the right intentions. But considering your position and the number of subjects involved, that ain't the most practical thing. It's what I think. A single king cannot possibly listen to each and every one of his subjects.
However, if you take a look at the country by region and town, you'll find people such as myself, and I can govern this town according to whatever your kingly wishes may be, and I can collect my people's opinions and transmit them to you. So that way, the king and the people can have a direct connection to each other. We just need other leaders to follow suit. That's a great idea. That's an excellent idea. I believe you'll be a righteous kid, and may the others behind you do too. That said, some only follow whoever they think will come out strongest. Mayhap some follow you out of fear, just as with Louise. You have a duty toward them, just as any other, though. No doubt you'll have days where you just want to run away. And on those days, remember this: there are no those who are determined to work with you through thick and thin.
Don't you worry.
They believe in and support you. They will correct you when you're and little by little, you'll look back and see more of people behind you.
Have a look.
Well, that reminds me, the town people wanted to give this to you. Dessert glass lantern. They've used glass and sandworm husk to make this. It's a specialty household item unique to Martira. Everyone here makes use of it. In fact, they hope to make production of this a major industry in Martira. Our artisans practice pretty hard these days. You just watch. My city is gonna flourish under your rule. Barnon. You can do it, Barnon. I trust in your ability. Alright, so that's everybody, except for more.
Alright then.
Gone Runner.
Now, where was I?
I just realized where that door lead to. On the left. I just realized then. Tell more about my final battle with Louise tomorrow.
I see. So at last we have reached the final battle for the throne. Louise is a foe more fearsome than any of you have faced. Do you truly believe you can defeat her?
I know I
Leave it to
will.
me.
I'll win. I'll win, and I know I will.
Yes.
Good. Spoken like a king to be, and striving toward the apex of all the archetypes, you surely marked yourself as worthy of a rule. If you were to take the throne, that would thusly end my imprisonment under the last king's decree.
I have faith in you.
I trust that you'll win. You must, if I am ever to know freedom again. However, suffers a reason that is.
Anyone can free you. I'd expect compensation. Anyone can free you. And any other possible king could free you just as easily, right?
But even so,
Even if they could, any other king might only condemn me as the past king did. I and those who believe such ideals could be easily imprisoned once more.
how delightful.
To finally be allowed back into the world that I've dreamed of. Ah, but under your reign, it will seem a new world altogether. Perhaps you saw phantoms in my image throughout your travels, but that's all they are and all they were. Through all this, I remain locked in this prison. I wish I could travel the lands again, as I did in my youth. What an extraordinary sight I would see.
Indeed.
First to the royal capital Grand Trad. I would be content to watch the people go about their daily lives, and go to Briarhaven by way of Martira.
That's a familiar path. That sounds like a familiar path.
And so it should. After all, the tales of your journey have inspired me so much. I wish I could travel at your side. If the chance existed, no matter how slim, I'd take it. Though I suppose that's a dangerously insolent proposal for a king to be.
Please.
Still, once you are king, if ever you decide to tour the country or return to the road, please, allow me to join you.
Sounds good to me.
I thank you.
Thank you. To walk a country born anew, together, with its new king, it is like a dream. My heart bursts with anticipation. Ah, that reminds me. I'm sure it's far too early to prepare for our trip together, but let me give you this.
White Raven Quill.
What say you?
For all you have learned for graduating from your studies in academia, I award you this diploma. Let its white wings mark your flight from this bookish
I can
nest.
hardly wait.
Now, once you leave this place, we shall remain apart for a short while, but I look forward to seeing you again soon.
Hello.
Right. So cool. So that's pretty much everybody.
Oh. You'll come again, won't
All right then. Where
I think
to?
I've spoken to everybody. At least I can, unless if I can speak to somebody else.
All right then. Where to?
I don't think they're gonna let me. I think we're just gonna
Where
have
to?
to rest.
Really?
Can I rest here?
All right.
Come on.
Where to?
Let's go.
Right.
Good night. Hey,
Now it's Gallica, yeah.
Hey, you're still up, right? I was thinking about everything that's happened so far, and now I can't sleep either. It's incredible, isn't it? In the beginning, it was only the two of us, but now you have so many allies around you. So many people lent you a hand and believed in you. I wonder why everyone's so drawn to you.
Maybe I seem like a good person.
You certainly don't look like a bad person. That's a comforting place to start from.
well,
Whatever you feel about it aside, I bet the people who support you from the heart feel like they can trust their own wishes and ideals in your hands. Maybe that's what a real king needs. A real
What
king?
kind of?
What do you mean a real king?
let's see.
Someone who's always fighting for the wishes and ideals of others, not his own. When you think about it, the previous King Royal magic was amped. It made sure everyone could wish for their king.
Excuse me.
Remember, the source of magic is anxiety? And I mean, anxiety is just a hope combined with a fear. Don't you think? When people think I want to do this, or I want to be like that, it becomes a power that can create or change things. Luis draws his powers this way. No one more fervently believes in his ideology than he does. But you fight for the modest wishes of many people. So take it to heart. The wishes you bear now will one day be power you
Let's have
wield.
faith.
That's magic I'm sure will defeat even Louise. Look at the time. We should be really trying to sleep so we can give our all tomorrow.
Here.
Actually, I made something for you that might help. Here.
Sachet of Calm.
Smells nice, doesn't it? It's enchanted with magic that calms the heart. Now, lie back and close your eyes. The fear, the anxiety, they aren't your enemy. You're all the well from which you gather your
Good night.
strength. Good night.
The day of the hero draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king. One day remains.
I think this is finally it. By the next sunrise, whoever has the most support will be the victor, chosen by the royal magic.
At this point, our approval rating should be neck
We've gathered
on
enough
neck.
support to be a match for the Blackguard, but we could be undone by the slightest change in the winds.
I mean, the royal scepter's in Luis's hands now. Whoever the royal magic picks, we'll still have to go stop him.
It is a feat only we can accomplish.
We'll get it done. And Del, you better be watching.
No matter what happens, I will protect you. 'Tis my oath.
You'll come back, right? It feels just like it did on the day Papa left. Oh, I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't cry. Oh.
Aww.
Don't worry. Everything will turn out fine. Right, Your Highness?
I'll come back as king.
as king.
Right. Then I won't cry. I'll wait for you.
Luis seemed earnest in his wishes, at least. We'd been mistaken to cast him as a villain of pure black and white. But whatever his motives, it doesn't change the fact that his methods amount to massacre. Even if there's more to Luis's arguments than it seemed, you're all my friends. We've come this far together, and I'll always believe in you over him.
What's right doesn't matter. I agree.
Yes, I agree.
'Tis a sentiment you know we all share. Let us vanquish Luis and rebuild our country.
I am glad we travel as friends. I thought that the reason we are less susceptible to the Magla's maddening power was thanks to our mastery of the archetypes. But perhaps it's something else. We just need someone with whom our hearts connect. Someone who is willing to face the same anxiety alongside us and move forward.
Indeed. I too was a slave to my despair, but you all helped me find my way back. I know I'd be lost without you.
Weren't we all at some point? Oh, this is getting a bit syrupy, even for me. Let's just make sure we survive. So the people of a new kingdom can hear our tales.
Then we'd better have a proper bash once we're back safe and sound. You let the good lady Fabia know we're reserving the place. Hey, Maria?
Okay, I'll ask her to cook something delicious too.
Now that'd be a treat. She cooked this fantastic red grass beedo the first time I was here, and it's been on my mind since.
By request, I've pushed the Skyrunner to her absolute limits too. On my honor as a right, I swear the old girl will get us there in one piece. Bit of a one-way trip though. Can't promise a return flight.
Well, we're used to improvising escape routes. Tomorrow we settle this, once and for all.
We're finally heading into the storm of Magla, where Luis is waiting for us. When you're ready, just pick the location on your map.
What now?
The moment has finally come. Let's do that.
The time's finally come.
This will truly be the end of our confrontation with Louise. It's taking so long, yet it feels like the blink of an eye. But we have a battle to fight before I can entertain such thoughts. I can't lose focus.
I don't tend to get nervous, no matter how big the stage. But I must admit, I got butterflies this time. But it's driving me forward too. Let's bring the curtain down on this stage in the best way possible.
My role in all this is to get you to Louise. And I swear I will get you there, even if it costs me my life. You can trust me to handle that. You just focus on the fighting.
So, is
We are
finally time.
we are fast approaching our final confrontation with Louise. And indeed, at the moment you take the throne.
We can guess this is...
If from here you can feel the intensity of the Magla in the depths of the royal palace. It's a strong, torrential force. I can honestly say I feel no fear. But my belief in our ability to win is yet stronger.
You realize what's at stake?
Louise is a formidable foe. There is no denying that. If we let our guards down, even for a moment, he will surely crush us. But our future, your reign, is yet within our grasp. We've only to keep pushing forward.
Where's Basilio? Why are you all the way here?
Something ominous in the air. You feel it? It's like all me fur's standing up on end.
But I'll be alright. I've got that power Dell entrusted to me. And when we stand together, it's up to brothers who can fight like 100, not 1,000 men. Alright, team.
We've come too far to waver now. Nowhere left to go but forward.
It's time.
The Tyrant's Star. We only get one shot to go there, and tomorrow's too late.
All right.
Louise is waiting for us here. Today, we settle this once and for all.
Wait.
Ready to take on Louise? Once we set foot, there's no turning back, understand?
Understood.
Just say the word and I'll have her set and ready.
So we bring the fight to them.
Alright, we're off. Let's keep our wits about us.
Alright, let's see how this goes.
It's a vortex of tremendous magic. The Magla in the air is so dense I can almost grasp it in hand.
Neurus! That was not an encouraging sound.
Lost. So much for the armored hull.
Come up, man! You have to find a way through this!
Well, consequences can come later. I'm taking off her limiters. Hold on. Come on, old girl. We're partners. Keep it together.
It is not so much a place as it is raw Magla, furious and unchecked. The shores of the hereafter spill forth from the royal scepter, now in the hands of Louise. If it is the sun that proclaims the day, and the moon that ushers the night, then the celestial lord of these red skies, ill with anxiety, is the Tyrant's Star. We await tidings, be they favorable or ruinous. The future of the kingdom will at last be decided.
Close shave. Rather too close. But we made it. But that rattling doesn't sound too clever. I think this is as far as the old girl goes.
It's broken? But what about our way back?
Calm down, old thing. I'll try some repairs. It's just I've never seen her in such a bad way.
'Tis as we expected then. We have no escape route.
Well, if things get rough out there, you can give me a shout. Still got the bunks if you need some rest to pull yourself together.
Right. Let's move.
At last.
Oh, this is a way.
Oh-ho.
What's the matter, chap? You want to rest for a spell? Something I need. I got just the stuff for such a situation. For I am in possession of a splendid array of goods. What do you see? You just charge us? Why, my lady, the supplies come from the fine city folk themselves. I assure you, they expect me to return a payer for them.
Okay.
That's how it is. You can't use what we need without shelling out. No, let's call this fairy ingratitude. Let's just take a gander and my lovely wares and celebrate my grand opening. Cool.
Now then.
Why?
Magla from across the entire country has gathered here. Anything is possible in a place like this. And yet I feel confident in our victory. We have you on our side. You have us to support you. Have faith in us. And prepare for whatever may come. This is the end, so let us face it. Somewhere in the back of my mind, I've been thinking about avenging Dell. I mean, but now I understand. Dell wouldn't want vengeance consuming me. I feel like he's giving me a kick up in the ass and telling me to move on. So I can't let Louise destroy everything. Not this country, and not the things Dell loved. Let's wreck him together, you and me.
Your call.
This is the well from my sister's vision. This Louise's dream, the birth of a world infested by human. But what she could not do, I will. What she could not do, I will. She entrusted me to me. After all, I won't let Louise win. Never. Morstead.
Right.
It is all right.
Worry not, regardless of what may happen. Know that I will defend you with my life. You embody this country hope, and mine as well. I give you my word. I will not allow Louise to take you from us. Allow me to fight beside you. Let me think.
It is thanks to all of you that I am here today. I stopped holding up in that cave and found comrades I could genuinely believe in. There truly is good in this world, and because of that, I will not allow it to be destroyed.
At last.
So this is our final fight. Goes without saying, but we can't afford to lose. We promised Maria, after all, that we will win and return home, all of us. I am ready to go when you are. We'll stop Louise this time. We have to.
Alright, so let's go onward.
Let's do it.
This is the end, the mission we were assigned, the duty the prince was born into. I see them both to success. Time to move forward. Are you ready?
Yeah. Let's go. We will soon confront Louise and finally put an end to him.
This place.
This place is more horrifying than I've ever imagined. It really is like the end of the world.
This is.
The place cannot become so warped simply through automatic organization. There's nothing here other than Magla.
So this is the ideal world, a new era in which only humans survive.
No way.
Is this truly the world Louise envisioned the whole time? And a world built on power alone would be so desperately lonely.
Please, take care.
Please be careful. I feel a powerful presence. Several, in fact. And one of them are Louise, and none of them are Louise.
Safe to assume he sets traps for us. For us then. We best deal with whatever she's sensing head on.
True, we have no idea what would happen if we left them be. So let's press on and dismantle his plans. Be mindful of sense something strong. Shall be searching.
Why, hello!
I see the enemy. Push through. Right
Holy
there.
shit, they give a lot of XP.
Push through.
We seem to have defeated them all.
There they are.
I knew you could do it.
I see the enemy. There they are.
So supposedly a
right there.
there's a flower here that is so strong that I could use to farm XP. Gotta go somewhere. Wow, this place is awesome. Those things up.
Right there. I see the enemy.
Act fast! And we'll win this!
Behold this power.
Wait.
This might be too much. Moving to the front. Oh!
It's because of my costume, isn't it?
Smooth finish. Great work, everyone.
Remain vigilant. There are still enemies about.
Nice.
Kaiser's
Tips on
pickle
that.
hater. I don't think I can pick
What now?
soundtrack. That's something only Persona 3 Reload did. Yeah. I think they still had like the implementation of, you know, the costume sets like in Persona 5 that if you're wearing. No, normally this worked if you had the main protagonist with an outfit. No, I've been told it's this one. It's like, ouch, ouch. Could you stop? Stop!
Right here.
What is this?
That was brilliant.
Alright, let's leave that flower for now if I can.
That was neatly done.
Stop.
I knew you could do it.
I don't think this is the flower.
I see the enemy.
I've been told there's one concretely.
Right there.
Let's push through. You're strong.
There they are. Time for some close combat. Charging in.
No.
I shall strive to use this power wisely.
Come on.
Cautionary heal never hurts, I say.
Come on.
I admit, it feels good to get stronger.
I see the enemy.
Let's push through. If you intend to take risks, I might suggest healing first.
Just make sure. Are you okay? Don't push it.
We can breathe a little easier now, I think.
Hey, what's this?
Right there.
Let's push through. All right, that's what goes back. Come on.
Time for some close
Just making sure. Are you okay? Don't push it.
Whoa, luck is truly on your side.
Yeah, done. Yeah, with this area.
There they are.
Maybe a precautionary heal wouldn't hurt.
That's fine. Looks like it could be useful.
I'm at a dead end.
What?
Strange, isn't it? But I'm sensing something. It doesn't feel like a dead end at all.
What if?
I wonder if it's possible that these stones move.
Move? What do you mean?
What I can observe with my third eye, the magma that covers these stones is somehow connected to the magma from a place further on.
Yeah, I mean, if we can get on those rocks, they'll take us somewhere. I can't say I'm too thrilled about the idea.
I can feel that strong presence from beyond, from before, just ahead. What do you want to do? Keep going?
Let's
Understood.
leave it up for now.
What do you think?
Alright, let's go this one.
Please, take care.
For
Well, yeah, I don't feel like we were traveling forever. Seems as though we come quite far in. Look around, our surroundings appear to have changed.
Look!
Strange, that must be the center of all this.
That's where Louise is then. Let's get the move on towards that light.
Then,
I must say, however, that I still feel those strong presence here. Can't exactly leave them be.
Yeah, if we don't do something about those before we face Louise, let's keep an eye out.
Well, this place is big.
On your guard!
They saw us! On your toes, everyone!
Our foes have fallen. We are safe.
It's a dual route.
There are enemies around.
What?
Right there.
Let's push through! Come on! Forward! Charging in! Time for some close combat.
Is that the end then? We've cleared the way.
Is it this one?
They saw us! Let's do this! On your toes, everyone! Yeah! Nice work!
Keep an eye on your elbows, would ya?
Staying alive isn't a contest. Heal if you need to.
Maybe a precautionary heal wouldn't hurt.
Hey, good one. Staying alive isn't a contest. Heal if you need to.
Oh!
Let's do this.
I fight for my own soul.
Hold on.
The captain's on his last legs! Run away!
I just realized my health. What the heck?
What now?
I need heals.
There is still danger here. Stay vigilant.
Strong ones ahead. You gotta be careful. Yeah! Nice work! Hey! You found something!
Such skill.
So the gold ones. Oh, so this is like money making. Okay, so I'm gonna leave that there.
how nice. This should prove useful.
There they are. Let's push through! Forward! Come on!
We're done. That was all of them.
Right there. Let's push through!
That was well done.
Not half bad. Hang on to that.
That should come in handy.
We're done.
Oh, that's one's free.
Alright. Come on! Alright. Come on!
Yeah! Nice work!
Charging in!
You don't look well. Please don't push yourself.
What now?
Alright, let's see.
They saw us! On your toes, everyone!
That was well done.
Alright. How's that? That feels nice.
They saw us! On your toes, everyone!
Such skill.
You're a beast!
Oh, that's lovely!
A lot of flowers here.
I knew we could count on you.
I knew you could do it!
We've been spotted. On your guard. That was brilliant.
Maybe this could be played.
I knew I could count on you.
Ouch.
Come on! Let's push through!
I knew I could count on
Alright,
you.
how's that?
Very impressive.
Impressive. Your training has paid off.
Nice. It's asking me to save. Okay.
Hey, good one.
It's fight or flight, mate.
Ready?
All right.
Please, take care.
Is that?
Look at the size of it. Really melancholia crystal.
It's bigger than anything we've seen. Summer feels so much more intense than anything else. Calico speaks true. The scale of this magnet is unlike anything we've encountered. We must be careful.
It kind of reminds me of those servant statues back in the palace. And that means it's bound to be a god nearby.
Keep your wits about you.
Speak of the devil, brace yourself. It is upon us.
A shadowy hand. I'm sure of it. It's the same human that attacked my village.
The parasite stuck to your dragon god. Then it's already overstayed its welcome.
We've been in it once already. We haven't we? Let's get this over with.
Oh, so this is a boss rush. Oh, it definitely looks different.
We'll make sure it stays just what I need. Maybe not. Looks like we can't brute force through this one. A royal soul. This might sting. Great job, Judah.
Let's go.
Now they're reaching something new.
By this power.
Everyone is couples, souls of kings. Give me strength. Not that if we all work together.
Blow away. Yeah.
In the name of just warrior, I call upon royal power within.
Watch me.
Going for the weak spot.
Summoner.
Vishnu.
I shall fight warrior.
I am. Believe it or
I'll
not.
cut you down. Now let's make an end of it. I call upon royal power within.
Should charge.
My shoulders.
Persona Master.
It's up to you now.
Let's keep cool.
I knew you'd help me. Well, thanks.
I'm grateful.
It's a by this power. Lend me your strength. Not this. Charging in. Let's work together.
Let me help.
How's this?
I shall do my best. Take
Wow.
my fullest power.
I channel my power.
I shall vanquish evil. After me!
Let's do this!
This is it! No good!
Nullified?
Poison.
Captain's poison!
I'll show
We gotta
you.
cure that before the pain sets in.
A bit much, actually.
Behold this power! There, come on! Follow me!
I'm not feeling. Please,
After you!
Poison in my veins. Gotta rethink. This is it! Still up?
every summoner.
Allow me to support you.
Helpful as ever.
Thanks.
In. Not now. Warrior!
Let me see.
No, not this.
He's doing nothing!
Nullified?
Keep it together, strong.
They're anxious, and they're targeting him! Stroll's poisoned. Come on, he's gonna run away if we don't cure him.
We'll combine up. I knew you'd help.
Oh, thanks.
That was helpful.
I will fight with I'm all prepared.
Give it all you've got.
The amount of damage it does.
A halfway decent result. Even after.
Does it seem that I've grown stronger?
That's it. The deed is done. I cannot help but remember the day I took Dracodios in hand and truly protected my village for the first time. You chose to live and fight with your village instead of clinging to the ease of martyrdom. Indeed, you showed yourself to be an admirable priestess.
I won't stop.
Now I've been in this journey with you all, and I made the right choice. I'm so glad I had the chance to see the world beyond me. To ever reject others and close your eyes? It is protection. Of a kind you never see what you do not wish to. You also never see the beauty of the unknown.
Yes.
Perhaps this is what the archetype's power is to trust me, is to me. The power to open my eyes and confront an unknown world. So even if it's flawed, or full of all kinds of problems, really, I don't want Louise to destroy the world I've come to know. You've just got the right idea. No world deserves to be destroyed.
Then.
Now, let's not guard that crystal. Go for it, Phantom.
Just as I thought.
I don't sense as much magla, since it is of the same mechanism as the 4 statues in the royal palace. You believe that I like the king's servants? How do you mean? The incredible flood of magla is correct in this dreadful expanse. It seems that the crystals are made to absorb it, and to deliver and decant it elsewhere.
What?
Does that mean these strange melancholy crystals are feeding Louise's incredible magic power? So we bust the crystal up. That means less magic for Louise to play with, yeah?
Right.
It's certainly possible. There should be more crystals around. Let's find them. The remainder of the crystals glowing brightly.
Look.
Looks something fell. I can feel an incredible power in it. King's Crosshair Annihilator's King's Axe.
This is
a weapon. Seems like it came out of the crystal we destroyed.
Hey, wait, And the way the magnet coursed it through it, it's no ordinary piece of equipment. It far exceeds even Dracodeals in quality. And why is it such a thing here? It being in those ruins would be one thing, but this place was created by Louise, wasn't it? Perhaps these were within the royal scepter the whole time, in some sort of sealed form.
Reminds me.
That fairy of the trial of the dragon said something similar, didn't she? About how the royal scepter was crafted using the hero king's legendary weapons.
I dare say.
I wonder if that melancholia crystal was so potent because this weapon resided within its core.
But now that it's out of the crystal, we can use it for ourselves, right? I'm sure we could put weapons like that to use.
You're right.
Two birds with one stone, chipping away at Louise's power while increasing our own. Let's press on and destroy those other crystals.
Time to go.
How strong are we talking about? Increase damage when breaking through resistance. Oh. Ooh. I wish. Fuck yeah. Let's go.
What now?
What I'm gonna do though.
Skill. Right there. All right. How's that?
I mean, they're really good XP, but I'm not sure if that's exactly what I need.
There they are.
Impressive as ever.
Ready?
All right.
I didn't mean to do that. Oh well. I can always come back. I might possibly end the video here and then continue. I guess I need to find exactly which one it is. I mean, the one that I'm noticing was three melancholic crystals and the
Ready?
I think.
All right.
Keep your wits about you.
I think I'm marking them on the map, right? Yeah. So we have Hole of the Child, Hole of the Abyss, and Hole of the Eye.
Damn, they're onto us.
I mean, just going around, I think that I will do. Because some of these enemies gives 100. Some of them half, so I see no problem.
Ready?
All right.
Again, I'm not sure how big that is, but obviously if I see the cat, that means, you know, there's bound to be more, and there's bound to be, you know, facing off Louise. You know, his final area, last minute thing. Like that Griffin right there, it gives 225 and a lot of mag. Something I've been meaning to fucking get.
Such an elegant fighter.
Ah, I think this place is great.
Very impressive.
Ready?
I'm going to assume that this is another one. So.
Be careful.
Yep.
Let's push through. Great job, love. I knew we could count on you.
Well. Oh, I can't believe I missed one spot. What is this?
You found us. Get ready, everyone.
Well, judging by the looks of it, it seems to be, you know, each area is a boss we, you know, previous boss we defeated, just a little bit more stronger, and it looks different.
Let's push through. I think we lost them.
Ready?
All right.
I don't like this.
Yeah. Well, guess we know what we're doing. Slay your arch enemy. Louise, we lost that now. Well, like I said, I think what I'm gonna do here is obviously just end the episode here. I didn't expect most of the things that happened, so it most likely that next episode is gonna be the last. I don't think there's gonna be anything else. It definitely seems like the final battle is nigh, so last episode is gonna be the last episode of Metaphor.
I think we...
So how the rest work? That's what I want to know.
Oh-ho.
Yep.
Understood.
Okay.
Now then.
That's a bit broken. Anyways, guys, I think I'm gonna end the episode right there. I'm gonna save it right here, separately. Yeah. So that is basically we've finally reached. I'm happy that this place does have a lot of enemies that I can face off.
What now?
So I can get. I mean, look how much we've gone from all that. I definitely see there's gonna be a lot of just like wandering around, getting some XP and that kind of stuff. So, yeah, I'm excited. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoy this. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll definitely see you guys on to the next episode. Next episode, we will be going through every single boss that we've been in the game, but now they're stronger. And will we have the strength to defeat Louise and take the throne to ours and change the world for the better?
Will next episode be the last episode? Not sure. I hope. I'm pretty sure. I'm noticing that this, you know, this video is gonna possibly be, you know, that kind of stuff. I wonder how much this affected. It's happening again. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoy this. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys until the next episode. But until then, peace out.